Do you or one of your family members suffer from the I can do it myself gene? Hi, my name is Etienne, and I'm here to enable you. So, jokes aside, today I decided we went full industrial at the fiber mill, and I was like, let's try something different. Today, instead of going industrial using one of my tools that I already have, I want to see, can I knit a pair of socks with basic tools? Basically, we'll be using a pocket knife and a stick. Probably more stick down the line, but for now, a stick. And for the wool, we're going to be using the most, well, there is some poop, but we'll skirt it. We're going to be using some unwashed wool. I want to see, like, can I do an entire project? Can I do an entire project with minimal processing? Basically, create my spindle. We're going to be creating a Turkish drop spindle. Then spin the yarn without processing it beforehand. So like without using a cauldron, a pot, or whatever. And thank you, cell phone. Let's go here so you don't make noise. So like not scour the wool, not prep the wool in any way, so I don't have to use my drum cutter or my combs or my hand cards. Basically, the only tool that I'll be really using is this knife. Probably an axe down the line as well, because I don't think I'll be able to split wood with this very efficiently. In a safe way, I mean. So, let's create our tools and yeah, knit a pair of socks. The most low-tech I can do. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so welcome to my basement. Why am I down here and not in my office for this? I have two nosy cat and a curious dog, and I don't want them to be in the way of my knife. I want it to be as secure as possible. Safe? Yeah, safe. I'm saying while moving the knife around. So, basic safety, always cut away from yourself and be sure that you don't cut towards anyone. Yeah, basic knife safety. So, I said I want to do a Turkish spindle. So, the way I'm going to be doing it with this, I'm not going to do it like the fancy, like the slates that you insert the thing. I want to have like two sticks, creating the cross, and then like one stick in the middle. So basically we want 5 sticks. And then we'll try to whittle it down to remove the bark of the stick slightly, just so the yarn doesn't catch on it. And yeah. That's basically it. Let's try to create 4 sticks of about the same length. So let's start with this one. I'll just do like a pilot groove on it. And yes, I said cut away from you, but there we go. First one. And I'll split it in the middle. See if I can do it with the knife. Yeah, I seem to be able to. There you go. I'll move the camera so you can see what I'm doing. So basically, I've inserted it in, and now I'm just gonna push down to hopefully split it. Oh no, well, rip. All right, I'll just create 5 sticks like this, keep them round. I'll just remove the bark from it. So I'm using my elderberry twigs that I've pruned in the fall, but I feel like this might not be the perfect wood for this because it's very spongy in the middle. We'll see. Yeah, it's like it's a foam in the middle. So I don't want to remove too much, just the bark. And if this doesn't work, I also have some walnut branches that I could go and grab. So, I'll try to be in frame. So I went back outside because the elderberry twigs will not be working. Like if I hide my face, hopefully you can see it. Like the core of the wood, the spongy part. It's like there's the wood itself is like paper thin, and then it's that spongy part that I can't even carve at all. So like the only thing I could do is have like a spindle this thick, but like for flicking, it's not gonna flick very fast or very well. And so I went outside and I got, you can see it. You can see it very well on this part. This is the walnut, and as you can see, the dark line, that's the spongy part in this one. So I have a lot more room to carve. And yeah, so let's start over with this one. So I think this stick, I'll use part of it for the shaft, and then I'll use those sticks for the cross. Those two sticks for the cross. So let's try to cut them at equal length. Just making lines to measure. I think this is going to be like this. This is going to be far enough. Yeah. So now, if I break this on the little mark line, and same for this one. There you go. These are dried, by the way. These are from the walnut that I cut and made my walnut dye video this year from all the leaves. Like I said, I saved the wood for future project. This is a future project. Where's my line? Here's my line. There we go. And now we want the same length for the rest. So about here. Hopefully you can see what I do on the floor. Oh, no, you can't. Basically, I put it next to one another, then I use the knife and I just score a line. And so like now there's a little notch on the wood. Where are you, camera? Where's the, oh, there you go. So there's a little notch on the wood there. So I just use my 2-tom next to it and I press. So now we got 4 sticks of about the same length. Whoops. 4 sticks of about the same length, and now we need a shaft. We want it to be as straight as possible. So I think I'll get rid, because it's like curvy at this end here, I'll get rid of this part and then I'll use this length for the shaft. So I'll just score a little line. There we go. Little line. Boop. And about a foot, maybe a little less. I don't need it to be. We'll make it a bit longer than the cross sticks. Yeah, so about this. This is so dry. I hope the sticks will bend. So this is what we have. This is the sticks for the cross, the stick for the shaft, which is a bit longer. So it's gonna be Something like that. All right, let's remove the bark. Yeah, this felt like wood. The other one felt like I was removing like foam core. I don't know if you've ever played with those like foam panel, but that's what it felt like. This has tooth to it. I need to be careful not to dig in the wood too much. I want it to be as smooth as possible, because once we're done spinning, we want to remove those sticks. Like in the middle here, there's going to be a ball of yarn, so we want to be able to do this without it catching on the yarn. So that's why we want it as smooth as possible. All right, we are back upstairs in my office in the warmth. So these are our beautiful sticks. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but they're a bit shiny. I gave them a very, very small sanding just to make sure that there is no like notches on it that the yarn could catch on. And the sheen is because I oiled them a little bit. Just because they were so dry. I know it's gonna soak up a bit of the grease from the sheep wool, but I wanted it to have, I don't know, a little bit of a, not a protection, but like a soak up, just to get some moisture. It's not moisture, it's grease, but still. Put some linseed oil that I had on it. It's not a tool, so it's not cheating. All right, so next step. We need to assemble this, because right now it's just a bunch of sticks. And we want it to like create a cross, but that it holds itself. So for that, we will need something to tie it with. So what better thing to tie it with than wool? So basically we're going to be spinning wool. This is Cheviot, some Cheviot that I have. And why am I using this instead of the Dorset? Well, first of all, it's a medium grade wool, so it's perfect to make sock because it's like hard wearing. It's not like a fine wool. Like my Dorset is very fine wool, so like it's abrasion safe-ish, I could say, but I don't know. Cheviot, harder wearing. And basically, the other reason is because the lock structure is, I'll lower so you can see it better. The lock structure is crazy. You can see like the crimp. It's like it's like the sheep decided to have a waffle iron, like those old thing that you can crimp your hair with, to its entire fleece. So it's very easy to just like slightly pull it apart like this. I'll do it here, why not? So just like slightly pull it apart and then just start from this corner and spin and pull. So I don't actually have to process it. I just need to give it enough twist so it keeps its shape. So I just kind of twist it around my fingers and then pull on it. And when it's when I need to reset, I'll just hold it with my other hand. It's not the best way to make yarn, that's why we have tools to make yarn, but it is a way to make yarn. Just missing a bit more. See, as you can see, we got a single. Give it a little bit more twist, just so we're sure to have it safe, and then double it on itself, and now we have a 2-ply. There we go. So I'll use some thread like this to secure the sticks together. So that is one. I'll make a bit more, and then we'll be able to assemble it. So there's a way to make cordage that is similar to this, but like you ply it as you go. I could do that, but I don't know. I'm more used to do this technique. because it's a way I fidget sometimes when I watch video and I just have like a lock of, sometimes I have like a little lock of yarn right there, of wool. So yeah, I just fidget away like this. It's also how I sample fleeces. So like, it's one thing to see it just in the bag like that as a fleece, but sometimes I want to see how it's gonna look as a yarn. So that's a way I used to sample. And my favorite way is when I brush Tommy sometimes, or when I pet him, I will have some yarn on me, on my hands, on my clothes, and I'll just make him a little bit of yarn like this and give it to him, and he's like, "That smells like me." Let's play this. Whoops. Let's play this. All right, it is time to assemble this thing. So I got my little yarn here that I made, and basically, we want to tie these together and make sure that it's holding around this this shaft. So it's not going to be perfect, but yeah, we'll do what we can. If the sticks would have been a little bit more flexible, so like greener, it would have bent around, which would have helped a lot. But they're not, so let's do a double thing like this. Hope my fingers don't hide everything. Alright, this. And double knot. There we go. Oh, it's flexible enough. Yay! Alright. So I'll just break the yarn here. I'll put it on this so it don't focus on my hand too much. Okay. Oh, wait. There we go. I was gonna use another tool, but no, I have this. There we go. No cheating. All right. So let's try to center it. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to adjust it later. So something like that. And let's tie the other side. I'll use the little teeny tiny bit. Go around the other way. There we go. One arm of our cross is done. Let's do the other one. So now it's gonna be the real challenge. Oh no, I was gonna say it's gonna be a challenge because it's gonna be like perpendicular, but I can do it flat and just adjust it afterwards. Right, let's tie this side. And yes, my fingers are already greasy, but I don't mind. I like the smell of wool, of lanolin, and of the oil that I've put on it. It smells like an antique store. There we go. Let's try not to cut ourselves. Cutting the wool off, and there we go. We got those two. We can make them perpendicular, try to center it as much as we can. Thank you, Tommy. And we got a Turkish spindle. Woo! All right, time for spinning. Now it's time for spinning, and you can see another part of my office. My sticker board. I'm gonna try to find some that is not too disgusting, because some of it has a lot of a poop. But these looks fine. So I'll move my coffee so there's no poop falling in my coffee. I'll roll my sleeves. They don't get in the way. So we got our beautiful spindle here. Oh, it spins. Oh my god, it spins very well. Can't wait to attach some some wool to this. But first of all, we need some kind of leader on this. So let's just do like I did. I just pulled a bunch of fleece from the bag. This is still, oh, I'm going to show you so you don't say, oh, this is process. No, this is not process. I just want a little bit of a leader. All right. And now to attach it to our drop spindle. I'll attach it to the bottom because I want it to be easily accessible afterwards. So to roll the cup on a drop spindle, on a Turkish spindle, like on a drop spindle, I would just turn it around the shaft like that, and that's it. But the magic of the Turkish spindle is it creates you like a small plying ball in the middle, and you can either ply it there or ply as you go, and then you just have like a ball of yarn. So I've attached my leader to the bottom underneath the cross, and then I'll go over, whoop, I've attached it, but not securely. Let's just reattach it. There, attached it securely. And I'll just recenter the cross. So I will go over 2, and then, oh, it's super light. So let's do it from here. So I will go over 2 arms of the cross, and then under. I'll find a better way to show it to you. So I will go over 2 arms of the cross, and then under 1 arm, and then over 2 arms of the cross, under 1, over 2, and under 1. So it's starting to create this little like pattern. Oops, oh my god, stay in camera. So it's starting to create like this little pattern around the arms. And now at the top, I'll just go back here so I have more. At the very top, I want to do a, like not a knot, but like a way of tying it so it doesn't unravel. So I'll just loop it around itself, and then like this. I hope it was clear. So I will take it on my finger. Oops, let's try to be in camera. I'll grab it like this, and I want to have the leader yarn like catch it. So if I show you here, so the one that goes towards my hand, towards the cloud, is under the leader. So when I pull on it, it stays there. So now I can just spin and it stays. Well, it will stay longer if I spin in the right direction. There we go. And now it's just a question of spinning. And it's not very heavy because the wood is so dry. So it doesn't spin for very long. The arms are very, very wide as well. So, but it's spinning. And then to keep my tension, I will just butterfly it back. I can remove this part here. Does it show that I've never done this before? There we go. So now we do over 2, under 1, 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 over 2, under 1. Right here. Oh, let's do it on the right direction. I've spun a little bit already, as you can see. My little turtle is getting there. And yeah, I love it. It's very light, so it doesn't spin for very long, but at least with the tapered bit, like this part, which is like way thinner than the rest of the shaft, I can give it quite a good boost, because like my finger makes it spin a lot faster. Like the surface area of this will have more rotation than like this part here, which is the same thing as a whirl on a spinning wheel, basically. The hardest part is to remember which direction I've been spinning. So I keep having to remind myself anti-clockwise, 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 and then I'll have to remember that it's clockwise for plying. At first, I wanted to be super extra and learn how to ply as I go. I tried a little bit, and as you can see, I hope you can see it, I failed. It just made a big mess. Everything got tangled. But yeah, I mean, I haven't spun on drop spindles that much. When I do spindles, I found that I spin a lot more on my supported spindle. So this is, like, I cannot be good right away, which is something else that I need to remind myself. Even if I wanted to be perfect from the start, I cannot. I'm still learning. And like everything else, I need to be kind with myself. But I love the way, like, it's a lot slower than like the winding up on the spindle is a lot slower than like my support spindle. I just spin the other direction directly on the shaft. I don't have to think about it. But oh no! Talking about changing direction and screwing up. Okay, let's do the hitch. So I keep messing up, but I mean, it's part of the fun. Not everything needs to be fast. This is a spindle. I need to remind myself this is for fun. I'm not in an industry. Like, this is not my main job. It's supposed to be a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. There we go. Hopefully it's enough twist to hold. But I'm getting the hang of it. I highly recommend trying the Turkish spindle. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Maybe one last turn? Yeah, that's enough. There we go. And the more I spin with it, the more I add wool on it, the more weight it has, so the longer it spins. That's also a huge plus. All right, here's a little update on our turtle. I think this is as much as I can fit on it because right now, if I spin it, well, now that I'm filming, it's not doing it, but when I give it a twirl, the stick in the middle just like pivots in like butter, basically. So I think it's a bit too heavy now. It started to be too light. It started being too light, and now it's too heavy. So let's remove it from it, and I guess we'll start a second turtle. I just want to put this around because we want the middle part. So do I pull from the... No, I need to pull from the bottom. So let's pull the middle part first. And I want to make sure that I don't lose this, our middle, basically. And let's remove the sticks. I think I'll remove like some of the, like these things here on two sides, just so it's easier for us to pull it apart. And we have our first little turtle. Ah, yeah. All right, so let's make sure we don't lose the middle. I'll put it on my desk and we'll start the second one. For the second one, I think I want to bring softness to my socks. This is gonna be a 3-ply sock. So one of the plies, I want it to be Dorset, just because I can. Why not? Also, Dorset is felt resistant, so maybe it's gonna help with the Cheviot to like not felt or something like that. I don't actually know, but I do know that I want some Dorset in my sock. So I'm gonna go get some of the Dorset downstairs and continue spinning. And here we go. 3 beautiful balls, one being a lot shorter than the other one, so I'm not sure how far we will get with it. But only one way to find out. It's plying time. Funny story. I did want. Well, I was struggling a lot with the third ply because I was kind of tired to pull out poop. There was some stuck at the end, and I was kind of tired to like rip it out, and it was almost as much a job to pull out the poopy bits than actually spinning. So I kind of got tired of doing that. So this one, if this one here, if you look at it, it's a lot lighter than the other one. The reason being that I washed a little bit the fleece. Not actual scour, just like trying to dissolve the poopy bit out of it, and it lightened up in color at the same time. So I did, well, it's not cheating. It's still a very primitive tool to do this. Add running water to the list of tools. We will be using running water anyway afterwards to set the twist. And it will kind of scour the, like, it's not gonna remove the lanolin out of it, I think, but it's gonna remove what's not lanolin, like all the dirt and the poop. So let's get plying. I'll just squeeze this in my lap. And I think there's going to be a little bit of it that's going to be unplied, but not the end of the world, I think. Ah, no, my spindle. Oh, you didn't see it on your side. I just dropped my spindle on the floor. So just like I did previously, I'm just tying the end of all the balls at the bottom of the Turkish spindle. And we'll bring this at the top. Make a little half hitch. Oh my God, I'm struggling. All right. And I don't know what that is. But I have 3 strands. Woo! And now for plying, we need to go the opposite way. I'll go very, very easy at the start because, well, first of all, the entire spindle is, I'll lower the view so you can actually see what's happening. So it's not very stable right now, as you can see. Let's just get some started and then we'll stabilize the cross of the spindle. Because right now it's doing a whole bunch of stuff. I think this is enough to at least stabilize it. The extra twist, there is a lot of twist, as you can see. It's going to travel down in the unplied section that's running along the shaft. There we go. Woo! Not as much twist anymore. All right, let's stabilize the little cross. Here, oh, they're not touching, so it's doing weird stuff. Okay. I think we'll have to continue from here. as I was saying earlier, I had some struggle with cleaning it out, and before cleaning this one, I thought, hey, you know what I have that I don't have to clean to start spinning? Alpaca. So I thought it would be fun to have like one strand of black ply and 2 strands of white. Turns out, really hard to spin alpaca on a drop spindle like this. I think it's just because it wasn't spinning enough, because it just kept dropping to the floor all the time. It's not a very fast spindle because it's so light that like when I flick it, it doesn't spin for very long. So I feel like that's the issue I had. Not enough twist. So since there is not like a toot to alpaca, like it's super slippery when you spin with it, I think that's what happened. I didn't have enough twist, it didn't hold, and I was fighting it, so I gave up. And then I cleaned some wool to finish my 3rd ply. But yeah, let's keep on spinning. Taking a small sitting break just to show you something I love about the Turkish spindle is the pattern that it creates. If I don't drop it, I'll be able to show you. It's like creating a flower, like a geometric flower, and I love it. As a kid, I used to play a lot with the spirograph, the thing with like the gear you put the pencil in and you turn, and like the shape and the spiral holes that you put the pen in like creates these kind of flower geometric pattern, and this really reminds me of that. I love how it looks, and like the more the middle part grows, the more it becomes like a square. So you have like those 4 petals, and then at some point it becomes a big square like the one underneath it that I just finished. And yeah, I love it. It's super cute. And then the underneath, it's a bit funky. Please don't focus on my screen. There you go. Yeah, the underneath is a bit funky, but the top is pretty. All right, back to plying now. We are done, and I don't think you're ready for the amount of yarn that I managed to make. Look at this. It's like, yeah, not exactly a quarter of the size of my face, but still, it's a lot of wool. And as you can see, at some point I lost the little things. They flew off on 2 of them. They just flew off in my office somewhere. But yeah, we are done, and hopefully it's going to be enough for a pair of socks. I was just asked a few hours ago on Discord how hard it was to take it off, and the center is gone, and then the sides. It's really not that hard, even if there's a lot of tension in it. And there we go. We got our big ball of yarn. We do need to set the twist on this and kind of wash it, like remove the filth on it, the poop. So I was thinking, let's skein it up. Let's create a skein out of it. And I could, if I was very motivated, I could build a needy noddy, but I am not. I just want to skein it up and wash it. So we'll use a very complicated tool, a chair. We'll skein it on the back of the chair. So I'm just pulling off the middle, and I will move you to a normal, well, a better view, I guess, and we'll create a skein out of this ball of yarn. All right, I think I'll just plop this on the chair itself, and then kind of just wind it around. Well, I think we'll hold this in our hand. It's going to be easier to manage. If I was bright, I would count. That's 4. "191 turns around the chair." Tying the skein itself so it doesn't unwind when I wash it. All right, let's get this off. There we go. Well, I feel like it has energy in it, but a very dirty skein. Let's go wash it. "145 meters of 3-ply suck yarn. That is crazy." And like it did all fit on that spindle. This is also a very crazy, well, it was a big spindle, but still very crazy achievement. I did count 145 times 4. That's almost, if the math are mathing, because it's late and I'm not that good at math, that's almost 600 meter. That, like, if you count each plies and then the plying, 600 meter went through my finger on the spindle to create this chungus. It's amazing. I did end up doing 2 plies of Cheviot and then 1 ply of Dorset. The Dorset was mainly because I was trying to give a little bit more softness, because like pure Cheviot is a bit scratchy, at least the Cheviot that I have. And I can say that it did work. It's not as scratchy as the mill spun Cheviot that I have, that I spun at the mill. Words. So yeah, I'll be very curious to like make a test, like a neck scratching test at the end. See like, is it actually not as scratchy after knitting up? I'm also curious if if because the one that I milled was a 2-ply and this one is a 3-ply, so maybe it also makes a difference. This is slightly, well, no, you could say there's so many variables. Maybe because this is also worsted spun, because I was spinning from the luck, very worsted style, and the mill, it's all woolen spun, so a lot of variable. And then this one is like a blend, and the other one is not, so yeah, a lot of variable, but it is softer, so something worked. I don't know which one of all the variables, or a mix of all of them. I do not know, but it did work. And then you can check. If I bring it closer, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Please focus. Yeah, here-ish. I did do some beautiful B-roll, but you can see that all the colors are even now. It used to be like more a 2 strands of beige and then 1 strand of white, since I washed one of the single prior to spinning. But now it's all the same color. So yeah. And it doesn't smell that bad. I mean, it smells like wool. Not raw wool, just wool. So I did add a little bit of soap in the water just to make sure that we got rid of all the poop, because yes, I'm trying to use as little tools as possible, but I do like my hygiene, so I washed the wool. But yeah, super happy. 145 meter, I did not think I would get that amount. I was very scared that I didn't have enough to make a pair of socks, but I should have enough. It feels like enough wool. Mostly because, like, it's not sock weight exactly, like it's closer to like a sport weight to a DK weight kind of thing. So it's going to be a bit more, like, it's not going to be on a 2.5 millimeter needle. It's going to be slightly bigger than that. So I feel like it's enough. We'll see. We'll find that together. That's for sure. But yeah, next step, knitting. And I want to continue on this. I build all the tools that I use. And that means next time, Tommy. And that means that next time we're gonna be trying to make some knitting needles, which is gonna be a interesting project, because it's very fine. It needs to be sturdy enough to hold all the tension from the stitches. We'll see. It's gonna be a fun adventure, I'm sure. And hopefully I'm not gonna be swearing too much in that one. But we'll find out next time. I will try to do it in the next 2 weeks. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to, but we'll find out in 2 weeks if it's going to be a dye video or the knitting of the socks. So if you like this video and you want to see more, please leave a like. Please put a comment below. And as for me, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.